So here we have a new 2023 Toyota Tacoma. And this one is an access cab. It comes in the SR trim level. And this is just going to be your standard black paint color. And then the interior consists of the cement gray fabric. And the powertrain is going to be a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6. Made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission. So as we get to the front end here, we just have our halogen headlamps. Still a really good look, and I like how even though it's a black plastic, this goes really good with the black to just kind of give it some accents there. Looks really sharp to be one of the cheaper trucks in the Tacomas. And then down here we have 16-inch steel wheels. And over here the door panel, I really like how they put this kind of gray, has like a leatherette feel to it. And the rest of this is going to be black plastic. But both of our front windows are going to be power, and then the left side is going to be auto up and down. And then we have our window lock there, and then we have our power door locks here. And then if you turn the mirror to either side, you can adjust, and then you can kind of like neutralize them there. And then 2 cup holders in here. And there we have our driver's seat. And then we have our jump seats in the back here. And we can just pull that up and then do the same thing to put the seat back. And then your seat belt's there. And then if you're curious, that's where all the parts and manufacturing take place. Fuel cap there. But coming around to the back here, like I said, I really like this black. It really makes everything look super sharp. Of course, you can put some wheels on here, make it look really, really nice without having to upgrade to an SR5 or something else. And of course you have a little storage back here. But all in all, I really like how they did this truck, because this is going to be more of your work truck option anyway. People who just haul stuff, maybe do a little bit of light towing. And these running boards are actually really, really sharp. I like that a lot. And there's your front passenger seat. Now let's just take a quick look at the window sticker. Of course, this one being an SR access cab, not a lot going on here, but you still get quite a few standard features, which I like, especially the Toyota Safety Sense. We get the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and there are a few of the options there. And those running boards are going to be Predator tube steps, so they're a $679 option. Definitely nice if you feel like paying that. And a huge shout out to John Roberts Toyota for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below to it in the description, as well as their entire inventory. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a look at the engine bay. And sorry if there's wind noise, it's extremely cold out. It's gonna be a huge cold front coming to Tennessee this evening. Probably will be some snow. Ooh. I always hate when I have to turn to the left. Hold on 1 second. Ugh. Ooh, that hood's heavy. But there's that naturally aspirated 3.5 liter V6. I need to get back in the gym. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat here. Get out the cold. So here we have our steering wheel. It's a plastic vinyl. It still feels really good. It's actually thick and I like that. But over here to the radio, like I said, we have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatibility. And then on top of that, we have AM, FM, and XM along with Bluetooth. There's our home page there, and then we can download apps when we have the Wi-Fi enabled. And there's our backup camera. And then we do get, which I think is interesting, especially on this cheap of a truck, we get dual zone automatic climate controls. So that's really nice. We have a USB port, 12 volt. Little storage here, cup holders here. And then for our shifter, we just hit the brake, pull it down, reverse, neutral drive, and then you can slap over here and manually shift if you choose to. We have a manual parking brake. A little more storage there, cup holder. And then a decent size center console cubby space because we have cup holders behind, but I like that we have a USB-A and a USB-C down in there. That's what those two illuminated ports are. And there's a view of the back seat. And what I really like is you're able to just reach in here and hit that sliding rear window with these. And it's nice that even on this base Tacoma, you still get that. And then for our glove compartment, we can lock that. And we have owner's manuals in here and a really good size for a smaller truck. Now to the steering wheel here, we can go through our radio station presets or track list here. And then we have volume controls here. We can hold that to mute, and then we can go through our actual radio modes here. Then voice recognition controls here. Now to the right side of the steering wheel, we can go through the digital part of our gauge cluster. Then we have a back button, and we can kind of go back to the home page there. And then we have our gap adjust for the pre-collision and radar cruise control there. And then we can toggle our lane departure there. And then to toggle the actual cruise, we can tap it to turn it on, and then, you know, standard movements, up, resume, and then down to set. And then we can actually hold this button here to go between radar cruise and just your standard cruise control. I have headlamp controls here, auto mode, daytime running lights, you can turn those off, blinkers, and then we can mist here, and then speed for the windshield wipers as you pull down there. Finally, there's our key with remote entry.